Ladybug. That's good luck.
Hey, 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 ice, drip, white, wrist, bad bitch, she thick, whoa.
Alright guys, another car that I'm interested in is this F10 BMW 5 Series. Now, I'm not sure if this was on my list before. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've seen this one. This is the one that got hit so bad in the corner. This one got hit so bad in the corner that the rear strut and everything's in the trunk. The entire back end of this car was destroyed. The frame was bent. I remember looking at this one. I don't think I put this one in video for you guys. But yeah, it does start, but you're not driving this one anywhere. I mean, somebody, you know, I've seen some of those Russian channels buy these cars with this massive rear quarter damage and they fix them, but definitely not my wheelhouse. Which brings me to one I am definitely interested in. This is a Ford Excursion. Now, it did not say on the online listing whether or not this was a diesel. Now, I am very interested to know if this has the 7.3 in it. I'm not seeing it from the door, but it does have leather. It is the limited edition model, and I'm very interested to go inside and see what's up. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm not really seeing any damage. The tires are starting to, you know, definitely would need tires. Okay, for sure. No real damage here on the rear. I'm not seeing any damage here on the side either. I see some paint cracking and stuff here, but that, you know, with some rust behind it. So I mean, I do see that. 298,000 miles on the odometer. That wouldn't scare me. All right, does it smell like ass in here? All right, it doesn't smell like Badussi in here, so that's a win. All right, now the seats are kind of ragged out. All right. Again, we're not in super stable mode, so I apologize if the camera is slightly jumpy. There we go. All right, 298,000 miles. It is a four-wheel drive. I am very interested to know if this is a... It's got a kill switch right there. I wonder what that's for. Okay, she turns on. Let's see if she starts. So gas and no brakes. I mean none. They go to the floor. So that might be what the issue is. It does run, and you do see the brake light up there on the dash and the ABS. So this thing might have had something undercarriage hit it, but she has no brakes. None. I mean, like I can just barely touch it and push it to the floor. That's gone. No brakes. Power steering looks good. The odometer is shot, so I don't know where they got that mileage from. This thing is overall nasty on the interior. It's not horrible in the interior, it's just nasty. There's a gas model. Look, someone put an LED in here. It's shorting out. You know, it's going out. Nice. Look. Ooh! Does this got the V10 in it? This might have the Triton, huh? The big V10. We'll have to take a look under the hood. Just for look's sake. I don't think I would buy this because of 300,000 miles on a Ford gas engine is a probably hard no for me. But I'm willing to look under the hood. It doesn't look like the hood opens. Nothing. Well, I guess that saves me some time. Alright, we're back to super stable mode. I guess that saves me some time. I don't have to really mess with it if it's not, you know, look, if it's not going to start, I mean, if it's not going to open the hood, I can't really look at the motor. I'll go out and tap the, you know, sometimes they get stuck. You can tap the hood and it will pop up. I'll try it. We'll go out and try it here in a second. But overall, there's the interior. This was on my list. Because usually they list. Copart normally lists if a vehicle is diesel or gas, and they didn't on this one. So that was weird. Alright. Off, keys out. Yeah, I'm not a dick. Some people like to leave them on leave the keys in the on position so they can kill the battery. Dicks. Alright, here we go. And nope, the hood is not popping, so there's that. This one has some kind of spoiler on it. But that's not what we're here to look at. You guys, you Copart carnage junkies wanted to see some crispy automobiles. Well, there's a Nissan Pathfinder for you. That's about as crispy as it gets. Completely roasted. Ouch. And then for some more crispiness, this one was a conversion van with a bed. This is like one of those people that have one of these vans and they, you know, like to live in them. And then you can see they had a refrigerator or something up there. They probably had like some kind of power inverter or something in here, and it literally caught on fire and just roasted the entire interior of this van. All right, so I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I mean, that's really ridiculous. And you can see they had built up wooden. I mean, this thing was like a matchbox. It was like just a kindling box ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. So crazy. So this was a little bed, and then they probably had like cooking stuff. Yeah, you can see the forks and stuff up there. So it was probably something that overheated and caught fire, and then they just couldn't put it out, and it roasted the entire van. Look at that, man. Wow. Well, I hope the people got out all right. That's crazy. I don't think this one runs and drives. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right. Which brings me to the next item on my list that I want you guys to see, and she's a classic. Now, this is an old Thunderbird. Now, you don't see, I gotta be honest, you don't see a lot of these at Copart, these old classic cars like that anymore, because usually even if an insurance company has them, they'll sell them like separately, or somebody from the insurance company wants to buy it. But look at this old Thunderbird right here. This thing is a thing of beauty. It is a 69 Ford T-Bird. Wow, and to be honest, she does not look bad. I mean, I doubt the paint's original. Damn, them seats are butter, man. All right, I can't wait to get in this one and see what the deal is, because this thing looks crazy. 49,364 miles. Big old steel door. All right, I'm interested. Getting into this thing is really interesting with this big piece of metal right here. And I'm willing to bet the steering wheel doesn't move, right? So, if you were me back in the day, like the steering wheel was all on your nuts, you know? Key is still in it. What do you bet it doesn't start? No, she don't. She's dead as a doornail. Oh, because somebody left it to the on position. Of course, because somebody's being an absolute dick. Man, look at the interior of this thing. This thing is butter, man. And look, Magic Air, Ford's Magic Air system. Oh, kind of cool. And then for y'all that didn't know, back in the day when, you know, I was a kid, your high beams were right here. That was your high beams. I don't know what this is. Oh, is that the starter? Maybe I'm tripping. No, she's dead. They might have put a push button start in it. And the rest of the grill and stuff is here in the car. Let me give you guys a good look at the interior. I mean, it is in really good shape, obviously, for the year, right? There's the rest of the grill, so you're not missing it. So you know, if you could salvage that somehow, maybe. Damn, I'm really tempted. I wonder what this thing's gonna go for. I'm really tempted here. I mean, look at this. This is crazy, right? Uh-oh. Is that an ant? Oh, don't tell me the car's got bugs. That sucks. No brakes at all. Danger. Look what it said. No brakes at all. Danger. Maybe that's why it hit. Oh, wow. I am just now seeing that spider web that goes all the way across all of that. Oh, and look at all these ants. All right, I'm good. Let me get up out of here. Let me just creep my ass right up out of here. Because there's some things worse than Badussy, and that's spiders, roaches, and bugs. The antenna thing is still there. The little wings that go on the back of it are missing. I don't know, man. This thing is not in horrible shape. I mean, it's got the original, I'm not going to say the original tires, but it's got the big old white walls on it. You know, you don't see stuff like this anymore. This is almost something, like I wouldn't even do anything to it. I would just buy it and put it away. You know what I'm saying? Buy it and put it in storage somewhere and let it sit. That's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Would you guys like to see a Classic? I know most of you would probably say no. But I have to be honest. That right there is a thing of beauty, man. They don't make them like they used to. And some more burnt out carnage for y'all. And this one really makes me sad. This is an Audi A7. And yeah, it's toasty to say the least. Next on my list is this 2003 Lexus 03 GX. What was this? A GX what? 470 with the Batman logo. Oh wow, and Batman floor mats. Maybe I am guessing this was John Legere over at T-Mobile's Lexus truck. I don't know, man, because he claims he's Batman. So some dumbass again left the keys in it and left the keys on. The only difference is I've got to see this before it even hit the yard. This thing, I got to see this, how do I say this? The company that sent this here, I already knew that this was coming here. So I know that it runs and drives, all right, or it starts. Now, the issue with this truck, wow, I just saw a bug on me. Pardon the interruption, let me flick that off. The issue with this truck is here, or not here specifically, but the shift cable, okay? The shift cable on this truck, and again, they usually had to, you can see here, they had to use it here to get it in gear, to get it here. The shift cable, which is under this truck, which engages the transmission, is broken. That is the major issue with this vehicle, and it does involve some labor, I guess, to get to it, to fix it. Similar to like the Porsche Cayennes are a pain in the ass to do those too. But this one definitely had that issue, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem with this one is, you know, it's going to take some labor, and is it worth it? Now, it is a four-wheel drive. You got height control, everything else in here. This thing is fully spec'd out. The mileage is unknown on this vehicle. They have, you know, they wrote it on the door, but then it says unknown in the cabin. So 164, 377 is on the window, but then if you look it up online, they don't know the mileage. So that just tells me either someone's being lazy and they didn't want to put a jump box on this and confirm it. But yeah, it's just, she's just dead. I mean, and super dead, like no lights, no nothing. So this would be one I would take a risk on, though. I would take a risk on this one, being it's a 03 Lexus. You know, people say, "Oh, it's just a Toyota Highlander, TK." Not really, not really. This isn't like the other one that's just a Land Cruiser rebrand. This is kind of its own thing. I kind of like this, and it's in really good shape as far as the interior is concerned. Okay, plus, how could I not like this with these Batman floor mats? I mean, come on, guys. They got Batman logos all over this thing. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, next let's switch it up a little bit and give you guys a little bit of that carnage, boy. Ooh, carnage. All right, let me turn off the super smooth and put us in wide angle so you can get a little bit better of a view here. This thing lost its roof, or more matter of factly, Jaws of Life cut it off. Jeez, I mean, this is... oof, really bad. This one had a spoiler on it. I bet you, was this a V6 though? Yep, 3.5 liter V6. You can see that right there. Trash! And it took a nasty, nasty hit here in the front. And it's just caked with dirt. I wonder if like it ran into a dirt wall or a ditch at a high rate of speed. I mean, look, the apron, like the whole, just like, ugh, this thing got smashed. Smashed. Alright. Alright, for you guys that were fans of the Shelby truck, it's gone. It's still listed, but they said it's no longer available here on the lot. It was supposed to come up. Bids were open on it. And this kind of stuff happens at Copart. It could have been somebody from the outside just made a ridiculous offer and it's never going to go to auction and they just bought it. I'm guessing that's probably what happened. Because this was parked right behind it. This is exactly where she was sitting. And I came out here to look at it again today to see if anybody did any, you know, BS to it before I dropped a ton on it. This is the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, 84,000 miles on the clock. A 2015 Ford F250 Super Duty. Now this damage doesn't look too totally bad, right? Nice crease here in the bumper. The bumper's a little smashed. We're missing that headlight. Not something that's completely unfixable. You can see here this core support here in the front is cracked and it has gone in here. I'm guessing that's the condenser, right? No, is that the radiator? Yeah, that's the radiator. Damn. Alright, so the condenser down here and a couple other coolers, like all the cooling stuff in the front where it's all bowed and bent would probably have to be replaced. That's just me, I'm guessing. AFE power. That looks like something aftermarket. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Fender's all bent, which you can see here. Now I'm going to take you guys off of stabilization so we get a better look. Actually, let's take a look at the suspension and the frame first and see. Motorcraft oil filter, right? Frame looks okay here. Alright. Sway bar links and everything look good. Alright. Nice little side steps there on the side. This thing's in pretty good condition. Airbags are deployed everywhere in this damn thing, though. I see the bed has a little bit of a ding or a dent right here. Did it get into the cab? It did not. The cab looks fine. And, you know, I wouldn't even care about that. I would just wash that up and, I mean, to somebody might get mad, I would just clean this up and ride this out. Alright, so we got the super stable off. I am in wide angle, so she might get a little shaky while we walk around, but I want to give you guys a better field of view here. There she is from the back. Who else likes to see it from the back? I'm just let me stop. Alright. Exhaust tips. Nice little Tractor Supply Company toolbox. This thing's really nice. Let's go ahead and look at the interior. Oh, look, it even has my Carolina Hurricane Bunch of Jerk sticker. I love that. Alright, guys. Oh, WeatherTech floor mats. That's a win. Alright, let's go up here. Oh. Second key. It's always good to know. Oh wow, this one's a little higher up than my truck. 84,000 miles on the clock is accurate. Now she is going to be a little jumpy, guys. The camera's going to be a little jerky while in here because I want to give you the full wide angle view. Look at the interior here. Now, replacing the airbag is not bad. I mean, people are going to say, oh, you're going to have to replace the whole dash now because it's torn out. Now, some people over on Randy's channel were trying to roast me because I said, oh, I would just glue that shut. Let me be clear. I don't buy and resell cars, okay? I'm not a car dealer. Things that I buy are things that I keep and enjoy, and I may give it to somebody, and I fully disclose if I've torn the airbags out and don't keep the airbags in it. These ones up here, the curtain airbags, look like they're fine. They're not busted. But, yeah, just so we're clear, I wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be something where I put these, you know, put a cover back on this and glue that shut and then not tell somebody that the airbags are gone. One, it's illegal, and two, I wouldn't do that. But for me, I don't care about airbags. I'll tell you, one of the first things I do is try to unplug the little damn sensors in my seat if it doesn't affect the vehicle from driving ASAP, because I friggin' hate airbags. So, there's that. Man, trolls be snitching on everything, man. They just tell on everything, man. Alright, let's see if... Yes. Will she start? I'm wondering. I know you're built for tough, baby. I know. connecting to the phone. This one does have Ford Sync. We're going to make sure that this is off. Okay, radio is off now. Low tire pressure, you think? Let's see if she starts. Glow plug light is off. Nope. Too dead. And I know where this is a diesel that there's no, like, even if I had to come out here with a jump box, this thing ain't starting. But it does have a second pair of keys. I'm going to go ahead and drop these in here for the future owner in that little thing right there. So somebody doesn't try to steal those, because unfortunately, anything that's not nailed down out here at Copart, you have these scumbags that like to run around here and steal shit. And it's sad, but it happens. I do like this truck. It's not a quad cab or a crew cab. You know what I'm saying? It does have that secondary little door there. But this is a nice truck. You know, it's not too totally bad. Let me know what you guys think.
Ran up a